Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 710, coming to you live from somewhere, nowhere, in a pod, a glass pod. You don't believe me? Like, look at I'm in a glass pod. It's amazing. But I actually still do not have service. They finally said that someone might be able to come on Monday. So that is where, oh, man, it has made it hard to do a lot of things. Let me tell you. But one of the things I wanted to cover real quickly for just a quick second today, because everyone's been using Uniswap for all of their trades and everything like that. Uniswap is locked in. It's easy. But one of the earliest gamification-based dexes is PancakeSwap. For their original piece was for BNB chain, and they've started to really push some things out with Arbitrum and with liquidity mining. And so there's a lot of opportunities. I was able to look through it briefly today and stuff like that before my internet went out again, because I'm using someone else's internet. I'm using the office's internet at home, and so it's not the greatest. But when I am able to use it, I was going through PancakeSwap to go do some stuff, and they've released a lot of different reward programs right now. There's no referral links. There's nothing like that. I just want you to go check them out. If you're providing liquidity on Uniswap, go check it. Maybe providing some liquidity over at PancakeSwap. Yes, you'll be making secondary liquidity pools and stuff like that. It's not going to fragment liquidity if someone's using a router like 1inch. But you're going to find some really good opportunities there to earn cake. Cake is trading, I think, around $1.13 right now, $1.16. Last bull run, Cake ran over $40. So if you're looking for, that even a 10x, on something simple like that, I think Cake is a really good opportunity. One of the things that PancakeSwap does a lot of is a lot of Cake burns. And so I think as they're doing a lot of different, what's the word I'm thinking of? They're doing a lot of different activities right now around the Olympics. So even if you get bored on Twitter and stuff like that, just claiming, who you think is going to win some event, they're picking out the winners and stuff like that randomly. So giving free money. One of the other cool things that PancakeSwap has launched out in the last, 6 months. I'm going to say 6 months, but Pancake Defender, one of their a tower game, and I know they've launched another 2 games and stuff like that, and they're getting ready to launch some more. Tower Defender, good idle game, but some fun to it as well, with the strategy side of things. Would love for you to check that out. See some opportunities there. They have an $8 million Arbitrum grant that they're going to be distributing to Cake holders. So that means staking Cake for like max, which I think 4 years, I think, is max right now. And so whether you're providing that Cake on other chains as well, as they've launched VCake, vested equity Cake, you can use that to vote on different things. So there's a lot of different opportunities coming about. They've opened up their governance and stuff like that for voting on things as well. That's always been in play. But now as they've started to really grow, we've started to see a lot of different things with them. So I think that might be a really good opportunity there over the next few months, because they even, they mentioned some things in their banner. So I would check them out. Not much else has gone on today. Huge For those that from Titan X, man, I hate what Titan X has sort of done. There used to be a giant ROI on it, and it's not what Titan X has done. It's what people have done. They've just sort of sucked everything out. You know, the great thing with some Ponzi's that if you take profit and you take 51% of your profit and put it back in, it just keeps going. So like, let's say I put in $50 and the ROI is $150. If I take my $50 initial off and then I take $51 of my profit and put it back in, these Ponzi machines are rolling still. And so, but people are literally just taking, they're taking their $100 profit and then sticking their 50 back in and just sucking stuff out. So it sort of sucks to see how big Titan X has fallen. But the reason why I brought Titan Up X today is because the third, aka today, is the largest, is that 280 day, that max miner day from everyone on launch that put in max miners and stuff like that. And so they saw an average of, I think, 54% return. That's way down from, the 300 to, 900% return when it first launched and everyone was doing those quick turnovers. So excited to sort of see what it does from here. I'm not hyper focused on it. Staking mechanisms, I throw $50 in there, have some fun, fuck around and find out. But then we're going to see some other protocols that are trying to launch within the Titan X ecosystem. So maybe that might help on the burn side of things. But what a lot of them are doing is they're just going it back into that stake mechanism and stuff, which for the distributed stake yield, I'm just sad of seeing that. So with that, I want to thank everyone for joining. Like I said, it was going to be a super quick bite as we are locked in a pod. And maybe we'll be able to get in another day tomorrow. And then Monday, we'll be back to normal, which will be good. Super excited to sort of see what comes out of the market this weekend. Buy the dips. This has been, a little bit of a hard run for some people. We've seen, Souls slip down back into the 140s. BNB has been holding up in the high, mid, low 500s. What's hilarious though is TRX is from Tron is up a little bit, and Bitcoin is back down below 61,000. So great times to buy and pick up things, and I think we'll sort of see some fun coming up over the next week as well. One of the shit coins that I am liking right now, and it is 100% speculation, but is just based off of who's done the takeover and who's having a blast with it. BitBoy J, if you don't follow him, give him a follow. And he's a grinder and a mover and a shaker. And so sort of good to see. This is something that he just sort of took it over for the heck of it, and he's going autistic on it, so I don't think he'll let this one die. With the amount that he's put into it, I think, pennies in the bucket, but still it's one of those things to where the effort isn't going to go away. So excited to see how that turns out. We got to have some fun sometimes, and something as simple as a pickle, why the fuck not? If a dog with a hat was able to take off, why can't a pickle? But huge shout out to BitBoy J and the effort he's putting in there. And we got a lot to do tomorrow. We got about half the boxes emptied, and there's still a tower of boxes, but totally adulted today and went and bought a new washer and dryer. So that's getting delivered Tuesday. So the day after internet, we can now wash all of our clothes, and you might see us in something new. But other than that, locked in, getting ready for Decentralized AI Day in Toronto, Futurist Toronto as well, and then heading over to Rare Evo. So super excited to see everyone there, and we hope to see you on the flip side. Other than that, have a good night. And as always, we end with two things. Our words of wisdom and the greatest worst knock knock joke on the face of the planet. Our words of wisdom are always the same. A closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth, meaning if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. With that, I want to wish everyone a great night and a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow. And with that, knock knock. Who's there?